Hello, good day. This is Rejoice Muna, and welcome to another weekly analysis with Rejoice Muna. So last week we were contemplating on this POI if it was going to really start selling so that we're waiting for the confirmation so that we can take a sell trade. Because in the 4-hour time frame, I told you all that I was waiting to see if it will break this particular structure, and it didn't. So because it did not, it went to meet the other POI above. Now it is in this POI, and then we are anticipating sales now. But still there's no confirmation yet because it has not broken valid structure. Okay, now you see this point that I have here. I'm still monitoring it to see if there will be a confirmation. If there will be a confirmation, that means it might likely go back up before breaking structure. And if it does not, if there's no confirmation and it breaks this structure, that means we might likely see a sell coming. So in this daily time frame, once this gives us a confirmation, once this gives us a valid confirmation, we will take this sell. And if this works out, we'll take this sell up until this point. So let's just see what it does. But for the meantime, we are still patient, waiting for confirmations. No confirmations, no trade. Because if you are impatient, you're going to lose. And you're going to lose money. Okay? So this is my bias for GBPUSD. For EURUSD, we're still waiting for sales. So likely anything you're doing now is like you're buying. But these buys are still like risky buys because we are waiting for these sales for these POIs to give us confirmations, and then we take sales. So even last week we tried to take a buy. If you had watched what I traded last week video, you will see that we tried to take a buy. And then we were even lucky enough to close on Friday. If not, we would have hit SL. But before then, there was a particular POI that I saw. I sent on the free analysis group, and price, didn't get to that. It didn't get to our buy limit. But I think it is going back to that buy limit. So if it eventually gets back to that buy limit, I might send a buy trade. See the particular. Can you see it? This is the particular trade that we ought to take, but price didn't, activate our buy limit. So if price eventually gets here, we might take that. If it gives us a confirmation, we might take that buy. So, but for now, nothing much is really happening for EURUSD. We're just waiting for price to get to these are really good POIs and give us confirmation. Okay, so that is my bias for GBPUSD, EURUSD. And if you want to know how I get all these POIs, how I get my confirmations, the TEPS course is available. The link is in my bio. All right, bye.